So each year, Durham Academy bestows our Distinguished Alumni Award on individuals whose personal values and achievements are representative of Durham Academy's highest ideals. These are the alumni whom we're proudest to call our own. These are the people who set the bar for living moral, happy, and productive lives, which is the mission of the school. So today, we honor Billy Fischer for bravely using his significant talents to help with one of the world's deepest and most challenging needs in Ebola. Today, we celebrate Billy for his generosity of spirit, for his depth of character, and for his inherent goodness. Billy's a really, really good guy.
But I feel like I haven't done enough to warrant this award. In fact, when I look at my time involved in the Ebola outbreak, I ask myself every day, how can I do it better? How can I do it faster? How can I be more effective at delivering the right care? And when I think about Ebola, I think about the introduction of a virus into an incredibly susceptible state. And I think about the great disparity that has created that susceptible state, the poverty that exists in many parts of the world, particularly in West Africa. I think about the fact that Liberia has 51 physicians, had 51 physicians for a 4 million population. I think about the fact that Sierra Leone has 132 physicians, had 132 physicians for a 6 million population. And I think about the fact that we have over 800 healthcare worker infections in this epidemic alone, and that we've lost over 500 of those brave souls who have tried to help other people. And so we have depleted an already very precious resource. And so I think, when I look at the past 10 years, I've seen 4 viruses emerge. I've seen SARS emerge in early 2000s. We've seen pandemic influenza. We've seen Ebola. We've seen another one in the Middle East called MERS-CoV. And the reality is that this is going to happen again. And they're over and over are going to happen in really susceptible states that are plagued by poverty, civil unrest, and complete inadequate healthcare and sanitation infrastructure. And so I view it as my responsibility to try to make sure that we not only respond to these epidemics, but that we become a proactive society and build up these areas that are plagued by civil unrest and by poverty. And so that is what I've tried to do along the way. And I don't think that I would have ever been able to do it without a number of influences. First, I think that I credit my parents, who I'm so lucky to have come today, for exposing me to poverty at such an early age and the devastating power of poverty as a source of many of the world's problems. Seeing that and having a business professor as a father, it was explained to me in terms of economics. Certainly the disparity in healthcare was explained to me in terms of economics. And then come to a place like Durham Academy, which fostered the ability to start thinking about how do you put the pieces together? How do you understand how to build off of the lessons that were learned at a place like Durham Academy and translate that into action to affect change in the world. But Mr. Perry taught me that understanding how things interact in nature through simple Newtonian physics can have a profound effect on translating everything that you learn in a place in a community like this into action. And so every day of my life, I take your lessons that you've bestowed on me to understand the source of the problem deeper and to translate it into action. And that's what I've tried to do in this Ebola outbreak, is trying to understand what are the source of people of such high case fatality and how can we